The basic premise of racism is othering. I think that's the premise that we have to take for racism to exist and thrive. But I think racism takes different shapes in different academic environments, in different sociological contexts. So it's not only about the skin color.
It's very difficult to kind of challenge the racism in Ireland, because people say I'm not racist. Because if I say to somebody that they were racist towards me, they are saying, no, I haven't been racist because you are not black. Racism is more than that. If you treat me different because of who I am or how I look, you are racist towards me.
I believe racism is racism, and I believe that it hurts us, the traveller community, equally as it would hurt a Muslim woman or a Muslim man, you know, a refugee person, a person from the Roma community. So I don't like looking at the hierarchy when it comes to racism, but I will say that in Ireland it's more casual racism, and it's actually so acceptable.
You know, just a perception what is Irish person, like how much of an Irishness do you have to have in you, you know, being born here, speaking the language, speaking the accent, having all your family here, getting education here, and still not being considered Irish. If you bring 10 people into the room and ask them, what does it mean to be Irish? Each person would give you a different answer, because for every person it means something else.
One of the important things, you know, every time you hear people talk about privilege and people see it as an insult, it's very important to understand our own privileges, to have empathy that you mentioned earlier on, to understand what someone else's life is like. Hope, there is hope, but it starts from people understanding their own position of privilege, to understand what other people are going through. This gives us, you know, to go towards empathy and then action. I have hope that things will be better.
My father always used this American motto. He said always, e pluribus unum, out of many one. Our differences actually make us stronger than separate us.
For us to fight this racism, it has to be both sides. We have to bring out ourselves and say exactly who we are. And also the other person has to understand who we are. So it's like it's a two-way thing. Like having discussion, having conversation about racism.
And my ideal world will be, you know, where we don't need a law for racism, because people just get along, because, you know, we are all humans. So we don't need a law to tell me that I shouldn't treat you bad because you look different than me. I should know that.